Sam Tawil, who's the owner and founder of Bold Street Coffee just up the road. Sam likes bike riding and vinyl records, and will be talking to us about his passion.
Evening. When the great and the good gave way to the greedy and the mean. Okay, this is how it started. I worked in restaurants. I started liking coffee, and then I had this coffee here at Flat White in London, and it totally changed my life because I knew there was another level to what coffee could be. It tasted amazing. I knew I had to learn. So what I did, which most people don't do, which is really important if you want to start a business, learn about what your product is. I read every book I could find, read every internet website. I just learned everything I could about it. Then I started practicing. I still had a job. I fitted out my van with a coffee machine with my sister there, and we just started doing outdoor events. Started practicing making coffee, learning a bit about business. I got quite good at it, and I got invited to go to Cannes to make coffee, and I love yachts, and I got to go on a yacht. So I was really happy about that. It was brilliant. So kept practicing. Then we did festivals. I wanted to make it fun for people. Didn't want to educate people about coffee. No one likes being lectured about things. So I just wanted to be able to introduce them to coffee in a fun way. So we do all these festivals in the backstage areas. Really good. This is what we expect from our baristas. You need to have a good time, as well as do your job really well. And I think it helps you do a good job if you're having a good time. I saw this Bold Street Coffee. I used to work here as manager a few years ago. It closed down. I knew the customers there. I liked the customers. I knew it had potential. So I just thought I'm going to go for it. Some things I knew, like I wanted this. It looks like a classic car on the outside, but it's badass on the inside. It's really modern. It's brilliant. So I knew a lot of things about it. But I didn't know how to actually make it happen, the building. Luckily, I knew my friend Eamon, who's an amazing architect. And together he helped sort of make my vision of what I wanted the coffee shop to be real. And I wouldn't have been able to make it look like it did without him. And this is a sort of one of the themes. It's about working with good people who are better at doing things than you are. So he had this idea for this bench, and you don't really notice when you go in, but it just makes the place so much better than it was before. We overcame loads of problems together. This is Sam, one of our first baristas, who just has a total natural ability for making coffee and taking things to a deeper level. But also, everyone helped me. All the people who were going to work there, we'd already worked with a bit before, they just got stuck in and helped. You know, I wouldn't have been able to do it without them either. And they've all got really good other skills. All our design's done in-house, because we know what we want to achieve. This is Steve, our roaster. He's one of the most renowned roasters in the world, and we've got a really good relationship with him. We can change things, we can do whatever we want, and we learn a lot from him as well. We do a lot of tasting. I love tasting different coffees, and every different coffee, like every different wine you taste, you start learning more and more. And we do tasting evenings for people, and I find that helps transfer our passion across. Adam helped. I knew I wanted a map on the wall. I love maps. I could do one of these on maps as well. He just made it so much better than I thought it was going to be. So I think it's really important to get the best out of other people, even though they just do normal jobs for you. I love bikes. We did this right across Wales. We're doing a ride on Saturday, riding from coffee shops from Leeds to Liverpool. It helps me really think and help to innovate, to try and keep progressing things forward, practicing. And that time off on the bike helps me do that, you know. So we do a lot of practice after work. Competition, this helps us innovate, and we break down everything we think about making a coffee, and we try and put it back together and make it better. So we did pretty well in this competition. It's good. The food's not my strong point. I love eating it, but I knew I had to get someone else who has the same passion about food as I have about coffee, and luckily we've found one now, and we've seen like massive improvements, and everyone's happy with it. All these things together, we won an award the other night, and I'm so happy. And it's about the people, getting the best out of those people, trying to always make things better, and make it a nice place. Cheers.